Welcome, I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm thrilled that you've joined me on numerologist.com. I'm here with this month's crystal messages. We're in a new year, 2022. Oh my goodness. So we're going to talk about that in a moment. First of all, tune in to that crystal energy, to the crystal consciousness, and ask for a message from either number 1, 2, or 3. Crystal number 1, 2, or 3. See what comes to you. Okay. So before we get started on the crystals, 2022, this beautiful energy of the number 6. The vibration of 6, of course, is love and relationships and cooperation and connection and networking and communication. All kinds of connections coming in over this year. We have this 22 vibration as well, so it's rebuilding. So it's building our lives, rebuilding what has been pushed down in the previous couple of years, or shifted or changed in the last couple of years, and now we're going to start building things up again, aren't we? And that 2 vibration for me is the moon. So very feminine energy coming in. There's women's movements and your feminine energy coming up, and maybe the feminine qualities coming through as well, like intuition and imagination and creativity, all those things that are connected with the right brain. So this is an interesting year. So our first crystal, number 1, is black tourmaline, and it's a heart. So this is kind of interesting. It's saying that with relationships, you might think of black as like, oh my goodness, that's not very good. But this black is creating a space for you. It's creating an opening for you to really connect to the kind of relationships that are in a new heart within you, a new energy within you. So there's something starting up for you this month around relationships. And this heart is like a blackboard. It's creating the space for you to write what you want that relationship to be about, what you want the relationship to support you with, how you want that connection to love to emerge. And it could be a relationship that is a love relationship, or it might be a networking relationship for your career. It might be a career relationship, a job relationship. It might be somebody that's a neighbor or in your community. Whatever it is, it feels like you are being asked at this moment to open yourself up and maybe write down what kind of relationship you want this to be. Because I feel that even though we consider black tourmaline to be protective, and it is protective, I also feel that this is about creating space within your heart for new kinds of relationships for you, and especially at the start of this year. This is a 6 year, and then this is a 1 month, right? So that's number 7 together. And, you know, we often think of 7 connecting with Neptune as that vibration of spirituality, but it's also about movement and change and transformation as well. So when I look at this, there's this sense of transforming things for you, transforming relationships, an opportunity to create something new, and this is the beginning of it, so that then you can forge, deepen, really establish the kind of relationships that are supportive for you over this year. All right, our next stone is a piece of Kansai, this beautiful piece of Kansai, and this is a lovely kind of lilac pink color. So when we think of Kansai, that is another relationship energy because of the pink and that connection to pink. But when I look at this, it's kind of fuzzy. It's like it lacks clarity. So I feel as if, again, like number 1, there was that sense of let's create some clarity around relationships. I feel that with this, over this month, that you might be a little bit fuzzy around relationships. That it may be that there's lots of love that's around you, lots of unconditional love, lots of support. It may be that you need it at this time as well, and you are surrounded by that love. It might also be that you're not too sure what's going on in your relationships, or the next step in your relationships, where they're going. And I feel that this is just saying that's okay, because right at the center of this Kansai, there's this little piece of black that's there. I feel almost as if you need to get to that place. So you need this time right now to connect to people, to network with people, to be in community, to hold and embrace all your loved ones. And you may not know where things are going, and that's okay. I feel that you're being told it's okay. Just allow yourself to be in this place of love, unconditional love. Give back to yourself. And I feel that as we move through this month, there's going to be a point where you say, okay, now is the time when I start looking at this, start looking at what it is I need, what it is I need from my relationships, what it is I need from my connections. But until that time, it just feels like you're going to be embraced, that you're going to be in this, it's like a fuzzy blanket of love. That's all I can describe it as. And you may find that relationships could be a little bit challenging for you with this pink. It can mean that you feel a little bit vulnerable around relationships. And again, that's okay. It's allowing it to come up because something needs to be cleansed here so that you can get to that point of that little black center. So you can get to that point of saying, all right, this is what I want. And knowing, having that clarity as well of what it is you want in your partnerships. Interesting that it's about relationships, isn't it? As soon as we start the year, it's all about relationships. All right, number 3, our final stone. This is a piece of fire agates. Doesn't look like it, does it? But there is fire that's in there. And it almost looks like a flame. So when this comes up, it's talking about inspiration. So it's saying your creativity, your inspiration, your passion, your creative genius, the spirituality as well, that connection to spirit. It's all coming up for you this month. So you are being asked to channel your inspiration, to channel your fire into a message, into a painting, into a book, into a blog post, into your messages to others. So there is a lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of creativity that's coming up for you this month. Now, if we move along that same pathway as the relationships, then this fire energy is coming up for you in relationships with passion, with sexual desire, with maybe this desire to go out and party or to connect to others and really have a good time, have lots of fun and play. But I also want to say that with this fire energy, when it comes to relationships, that it could be that you're breezing through them very quickly, because that fire energy is lots of fun, connection, and then moving on. So you may find that this month, if there is a desire to bring a relationship into your life that is long-term, it might be a little bit of a struggle, or it might be that it's a bit of a challenge for you, because relationships may come and go very quickly with this passion energy, with this fire energy. But again, it's just allowing it. Because these come in, so I almost get this image of an ice cream with sprinkles on top, you know, with hundreds of thousands on top, and those beautiful colors that are there. They're there just for a moment and then they're gone. And it's okay, because it's been a blessing, it's been a joy, it's been a passion, it's been a gift for you. And I feel that that fire energy is also going to burn away all that old stuff that you don't need, so that you can create this space for inspiration, so you can create this space for the kind of relationships that are going to bring you joy, that are going to bring you happiness and fun and play. So it's allowing yourself to do that this month. I feel like there's one more thing with this. I mentioned writing, and it kind of looks like a pen. I feel that writing is going to be important for you at this time, and it may not be some great tome that you're writing, some big piece of work. It might be that you are writing your intentions, that you're writing down words that will support you. You're writing down things that you're letting go of and burning them. You're writing down maybe people that you want to connect with. You're writing down what it is you want to bring into your life. I feel that this month is going to be very important for you to really put into words and put it down on paper. So, you know, we write on the computer, but I feel that this needs to be your written hand on paper, because that can really channel your passion and your inspiration. So allow that to flow through you onto paper, pen to paper, because I feel that that is where your creative energy. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, watch the next video now, and click the link in my bio for a wonderful gift that will support you at this moment. Sending you so much love. Blessings to you. See you next month. Bye for now.